Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Today is Thanksgiving, Hope, and it is 9:43 p.m. We're in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Hope, Hope, come. Hope, stop. I do have a light on Hope on part of her harness. So people can actually see her, and I have a light on myself because it does get pitch dark out here. We're pretty much in the middle of nowhere. Our city is very small and it's very peaceful. Hope. Today we had Thanksgiving dinner. My stepdaughter and myself went and made dinner together for our family of 9. We have my husband, myself, my stepdaughter, her husband, and our 5 grandkids. Our grandkids are all under the age of 9 years old. We do have a very busy life. Hope, let's go. Hope, let's go. Sorry for the bright light. With this harness, her pink harness, she does have a handle. So if you don't have a leash on her, you can hold her handle if she's trying to jump or whatnot. You can hold her and stuff like that. I do like this harness. I have 2 harnesses. Her blue one and her pink one. She's wearing her pink one right now. Her pink harness and her blue harness does have reflected on her harness. Her collar does have reflection on her collar. And her leash. Safety first. That's what I always tell my grandkids. Hope is sniffing everything. She loves to sniff. For our Thanksgiving, we had dinner about 3-ish. We had a turkey, ham, green bean casserole, cheesy potatoes, stuffing, mashed potatoes, gravy. We had 2 pies. One's pumpkin pie and one strawberry cheesecake. We also have some dinner rolls. I've never liked turkey until I had my stepdaughter's turkey. Her turkey is so moist and so delicious. I would only eat her turkey. Hope, stop. I'm going to turn on the blinking light on her because it does blind me. And I have some bad news. I cannot see very well. As you can tell, I have no glasses on. I can't see anything further than my arm's length. After my arm's length, everything gets blurry. I put my glasses down And I was laying down and I want to watch a movie in bed. Well, I'll actually listen to music or listen to TV. So I put my glasses down like I always do. I picked my glasses up, put them on my face. I'm always gentle with my glasses. And guess what happened? My side of my glasses fell off. One of the arms has fallen off. Hope, let's go. Hold on. You're all tangled. Okay, thank you. Let's go. So, I don't have my glasses. It is very hard to read words, face expressions, and everything. I felt very lost without my glasses. I can see shapes. I'm not horribly bad without seeing them, but I still need my glasses. Hope, let's go. Let's go. And right now, I don't have the money to go and get my glasses redone. To order and get my glasses, I would have to go to the eye doctor, get new prescription, which I haven't got my eyes done in over 5 years. Probably about 6, maybe 7 years, 8 years. So my glasses are kind of gone through hell and back. So to ordinarily do that, to get new glasses, I would have to go to the eye doctor, get a new prescription. It's going to cost between $250 and $350 for a brand new pair of glasses. For just the minimum. I don't have that kind of money. So I tried to fix my glasses myself. They kind of fell apart after about an hour wearing them. So I asked my husband, that is amazing at fixing things, if he can fix my glasses. Well, glasses are not easy to fix. And where they're broken at, I would have to get new glasses. So I'm taking Hope for a walk. Last time I knew, it was about 20, 30 degrees. Yes, it is cold out. I normally wear a hoodie, maybe 2 hoodies, a hat, and winter gloves. I lost my gloves from last year. I decided to bring out my winter jacket, which is bulky and it's hard to move around in. I said I'm going to wear my hoodie, my winter jacket. Hope, let's go. Hope. And I bought me a pair of gloves. They're about $6, $7. And they're great. Yes, I do buy a lot of things that are cheap. But everything I can't buy cheap. Not everything I have to buy cheap. But I do buy cheap. Because certain things you can. Certain things you can't. So I wanted to go out for a walk because my back has been hurting me very badly. I have deteriorated disc disease. My L1 through L5, my T11 and T12, my S1 and S2 in my spine has been deteriorating. It's not great. I was told by my doctor when I hit 40 years old, I will be bound to a wheelchair. At that time, that was 5 years ago. Let's go, Hope. Let's go. Let's go. No, you're not jumping on me. Let's go, Hope. What? What? Why do you want to jump on me, huh? Let's go. So, about 5 years ago, about 6 years, actually about 6 years, before I met my husband, my doctor told me I have to go through therapy. He wants me to go through spine surgery, which they do not. Actually, no, this is actually about 8-9 years ago, because I moved from Michigan, or Ohio to Michigan in 2014. And it was before 2014. I met my husband in 2017. My doctor told me they want me to go and have spinal surgery. I've never had surgery where they knocked me out. So I had an ingrown toenail surgery, they call that, because they consider surgery if they cut into your skin. They did on my toes. And then I had surgery on my mouth, which they didn't cut, but yeah, that's another long story I don't feel like getting into right now. But they told me I have to go through a surgery on my back and then go through therapy. And I asked them, okay, and I asked them questions about it. They told me that the surgery that they want me to go into, there's no such thing as that in Ohio. That I can go and do that in Michigan. That was the nearest one. So I'm like, I'm not doing that. Like, how would I be able to get my back to be better? Told me therapy. I went through therapy. It was like 2-3 times a week. It did help me out a lot. The first session was horribly, and it made me more in pain, but I just keep going there regularly, and it helped my back. So I went and Hope, let's go. We're not playing with the other animals. I know you hear a dog in the background, but let's go. But I couldn't walk for the longest time from one house to the second house. I was in so much pain. I couldn't even barely walk. I had to literally use a cane. I was late 20s, early 30s, and I had to use a cane to walk. Well, let's go, Hope. I had to decide to go and try to train my body to better my health. I went for a walk every day. I'll walk one house distance and walk back home. Then I decided to go and walk the next day 2 house distance. And then so on and so on. By the end of the week, I walked around the block. I was in horrible pain. I could not barely move. My whole back was hurting, everything. So, after my back was hurting, I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna go and quit. I'm not gonna be stuck in a wheelchair when I get 40 years old. No, thank you. So, I went for walks every day. And then after I was able to walk more than 2 blocks, I decided to bring my nieces, my twin nieces. At the time, they were 5 years old. So I packed them up and went for a walk, and I pushed myself and pushed myself. So after I pushed myself on walking, I was able to walk 5 miles one way with my nieces and 5 miles on the way back. And I did that quite for the whole entire summer. And then sometimes I'll walk 10 miles there, 10 miles back. And my back has gotten stronger and stronger. I always think, and I'm not doing pain medicine, Tylenol or Motrin or pain medicine through the doctors or anything. I don't believe in narcotics because if you get into narcotics, it can screw your system up and you can be addicted and it won't be good. I'm not going to go through that. So I do have a TENS unit that is like electric shock, and it's kind of weird and it's hard to explain if you don't know anything about a TENS unit. Well, the 10 unit will go around. I put the pads on. I get 4 pads. I can use it. I have a small little machine that is smaller than my cell phone. I go and Hope, let's go. I put it on my back where it hurts. Turn it on. It will shock my back. But that shock makes my back feel better. So when I'm in horrible pain, I will go into around, put my TENS unit on. I still have that to this day. The pads, I need to get new ones, but how I make them last so long, yeah, I don't really use them. I use maybe once a month. I add a small amount of water to my pads, and it gets more stickiness to them, so I can use them more. So, my doctor told me I cannot be walking by the age of 40. I'll be stuck in a wheelchair. I wasn't going to let that happen. Now, this year, my doctor has diagnosed me of rheumatoid arthritis. And I asked my doctor, what is that? Pretty much to sum it up, it's pains in your joint. Your elbow, your shoulder, your hip, your knees. So I'm going for a walk as of we're speaking. I have my dog Hope. I have her leash. And I have another leash wrapped around my waist. I don't have one of those jogging ropes or whatever they're called. I wish I can get one of those. I have no clue what they're called. And I wish to get one so I can go and take Hope for a walk without have to hold on a leash. So it helps me. So now I have rheumatoid arthritis. If I sit down in a chair more than 10 minutes, Hope. No, Hope. She just wants to play. Hope, enough. Hope, enough. Hope. Leave it. Hope, leave it. That was not nice, Hope. So after 10 minutes of sitting on a couch or a chair or a wooden chair or a recliner or any kind of chair, I'm in so much pain. I'm so stiff. I'm hurting. If I walk too long, I'm hurting. I've been, since I was about 14, 15 years old, I always had a kid on my hip. Hope, let's go. I always had a kid on my hip, would always be rocking them. So you would see me rocking back and forth on my hip. That helps with my pain in my back, my knees, my hip. So with me, right now, yeah, we've been walking for more than 20 minutes, about 25 minutes. We've been walking. My upper back between my shoulder blades are hurting real bad. My hip is hurting. My knees are hurting. My feet, the bottom of my feet are hurting bad. My left shoulder, my left collarbone, my left elbow all hurts severely bad all the time. I'm holding the leash in my left hand, and with her pulling, it's hurting my elbow, my shoulder, my collarbone. It just hurts. So I just deal with it. I've always dealt with pain. I had horrible pain before. Hope, sit. Hope. Hope, sit. Hope doesn't like to listen when we're out and about walking. It's time for me to walk. So, it always hurts. My body hurts. How I deal with my joint pain. Have you ever heard your family members or your mom who said, you fell down the stairs, walk it off. You stub your toe, walk it off. Heard that saying, right? Walk it off? Well, that's exactly what I do when I'm in pain, because I'm so stiff. I sit down for more than 10 minutes. I get up and I walk it off, and my pain gets less. If I walk too long, I'm hurting beyond, and I have to literally lay down with ice packs. Hope. So I do try to make it easier for me to do things. Hope. But it's not always easy to do things. I do have a babysitting job. I babysit a 1-year-old boy that is very clingy, that likes to have me pick him up all the time. I can't pick him up on my left side. I pick him up on my left side more than 2 minutes, I have to switch arms. Because if I don't switch arms, I am afraid that I will drop him, because my elbow and my wrist and my shoulder loses control, and my left arm let goes. So I hold him for about a minute on my left side to give my right side a break. I got this new sling, whatever you want to call it, a baby wrap or whatever you want to call it, and it's helping. It helps so I don't have back pain, because holding a kid on your hip, for all those mothers that already knows, that has children, or has babysat and taken care of kids, when you're holding a kid that's 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 15 pounds, 20 pounds, 30 pounds, your back hurts because you're holding the child with your arms, and it's putting all that pressure on your back. Hope, let's go. Puts all that pressure on your back. It hurts, like your lumbar area. So all those mothers that have children, if you have any ideas what works for you on holding children, please comment below. I would love to know. See, I have a leash The black leash is around my waist. And it's hooked up through the leash that I'm holding Hope. It does put pressure on my lower hip, my lower back, and it slightly pulls, and it actually helps. Hope, leave it alone. It actually helps. Hope. It does help. I tell Hope, let's go home, and she just looked at me. She knows we're going home. But I didn't mean to tell her that we're going home. But when I tell her let's go home, and she knows we're going home, she jumps up a little bit. Hope. 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 Sit. I said sit. So I tell her, let's go home. And she directs me to the house. To our house. And then our driveway is a slight hill. So with her pulling me slightly, it's helping me. I don't want her pull me up the whole entire way because I don't want to harm her. I don't want her pull a muscle because I know how it is pulling a muscle because I have pulled my muscle before. I torn ligaments. I've broken my finger. Have broken my toe. And then the last time I messed up my foot, I think I broke my toe and part of my foot, but the doctor says it's not. I think I torn a ligament. I still am in pain from that accident. And my husband says I'm clumsy. I'm always clumsy. Well, I am. I don't try to be. But it happens that way. I'm just a clumsy woman. I sprained my ankle when I was in, I think, middle school. And now it's hard for me to run. I do not like Hope pulling on me, like with the leash like this. Right now she's in sniffing mode. I have lots of stories I can tell you about my crazy life. When I was a child, when I was a teenager, Hope, when I was a young adult. I was a pretty stupid kid on how I did things when I was a kid. Going for fun, going down a hill on a tractor tire, going inside a tractor tire. I would get in, set the tire up. My two sisters and my brother would roll this huge tire to the park. And we set it up. One of us kids got into the tire, and the other three would push the tire down a hill. Of course, we got a lot of bumps and bruises, spin upside down and all that craziness. Hope, let's go. And that was horrible. We were stupid when we were kids. Let's go, Hope. No, Hope. We go and slide down our stairs. We had carpet. We'll get onto our knees, slide down our carpet by holding our ankles. That left scars, but it was very fun. But we did a lot of stupid things when we were kids. Broke a wall. Put a hole in a wall when we were kids. Don't know why. We just did. Just because we wanted to. Mom says, you broke the hole. Put a hole in a wall. You fix it. Hope, let's go. So, every single time we put a hole in the wall, we had to fix it. So that's how I learned how to patch a hole in a wall. My dog is going crazy because she sees all these leaves and I'm thinking maybe she thinks animals that she wants to chase after. Hope. But she's all over. But I'm not giving her any commands. I'm not holding a leash closer to me or anything. I'm just letting it go. Once in a while, I do that. I allow it. But most of the time, I have her right at my feet. And I tell her, heel. Hope, heel. There's once in a while, I do let her go and roam wherever she wants to. Hope, let's go. Let's go, Hope. Right now, because I'm so cold, well, my face is cold, my hands are cold, my hands are hurting, they're stiff, my elbow is hurting even more, my joint does better, warmth, I guess you want to call it. Hope, let's go home. 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 Right now, I have not said let's go home this far away. I'm normally about a block away when I tell Hope, let's go home. Hope, let's go home. And of course, there's a deer. And Hope wants to go after it. Hope, leave it. Hope, leave it. Let's go, Hope. Leave it. She'll go up to deers. I think I have some videos of Hope coming up to a deer about a few feet away. I decided to walk on the road, side of the road, where it's less cars, so hoping I don't get hit. But it is more darker here. Hope, let's go. She's everywhere. when it's getting windy. The snow melted earlier today. It was warm enough to melt. All the snow is gone. Now it's getting cold. Last year during the winter time and summertime, fall time, and springtime, after my grandkids would go to bed, I'll go for a walk. During the summertime, I'll go for 1 to 2 hours of a walk. All depends on how hot it got. Wintertime, it was negative. Actually, if it was 10 degrees or under, we won't go for a walk. Normally we'll go for a walk. Well, lately it's about half an hour. But back then, last year, we went for a walk about 2 hours average. I need to get Hope some winter boots. I never knew dogs can wear boots. But because Hope and I like to go out for walks in winter time, I should get her some pair of warm boots. So she has warm boots and won't mess her feet up. Well, it won't give her frostbite and whatnot. I have a jacket on her. Yeah, it's kind of Halloween jacket. Has a hood and everything like that. But it's my favorite jacket to put on her because it's not big, it's not small, it's not really quite big or just fit right. It's slightly a little big. She can get in and out of it. Well, I can get her in and out of it. Has a hood, which she doesn't really like the hood over her face. But her ears, she doesn't keep it on. But it does go down her back a lot more, closer to her butt. Sorry about that. I was trying to get my hood up because it's getting cold in my ears. I do get ear infections quite easy when it's cold and I don't have a hat. My hat I have, it doesn't want to stay on my head the right way. I have a ponytail. I always have a ponytail on. I put my hair in a ponytail bun 9 out of 10 times. But because I have my hair in a bun, my hat that I have will not stay on my head. So what I do is wear my hat, then I put my hood up, and it helps keep it on my head more. But I still get some air blowing in my ears. I can never get it right. So I want to find a hat that comes down around my ears and would button or tie. I do make crochet blankets and scarves, but I do not know how to crochet a hat. I would love to learn how to crochet a hat. If I can crochet a hat, then guess what I can do? Make me a hat, thick and nice and soft. Make it long enough around my ears, and I can make it a tie and tie it around so it doesn't come off and keep my ears nice and warm. But I don't know how to do that. I know how to crochet squares and rectangles. That's it. I cannot re-crochet. Oh, let's go. It's quite dead in our little town. But this is a busy street. This is a side street that I walk down quite often. I know where I'm going even though I don't have my glasses on. All I know, I go all the way up here to the dead end. Make a right about a half a house distance. I turn left. Go all the way down to dead end again. Etc., etc. I know where I'm going even though I can't see. Right now I can't see street signs. Any signs that there is, I cannot read it. If it's a business sign, I can't read it. If it's a street sign, I can't read it. There's a street sign up here, I can't read it. I can see a white street sign. That's all I can see. Can't see the name. So yes, I do go for walks for multiple reasons. I go for walks for, one, to clear my mind, because I do have a lot of things on my mind, because I do help my stepdaughter and my husband and my stepson-in-law. I help them out with everything. We work as a team. So everyone in our house has a job to do. And if something happens that one of us cannot pick up and do their jobs, we work together as a team. The guys cut the grass, the guys rake the leaves, take out the trash. But if they cannot do it, if they're busy with work or something comes up, then us women do the men's job. So we work as a team. We're a family. We work together as a team and everything. When one's sick, we work together as a team. So, yes, I do go for a walk to clear my head. I wake up about every morning about 5:30. Some days earlier, some days slightly later. And then I don't go to bed until quite late I might go to bed the earliest. It's 10 o'clock in the morning, or 10 o'clock at night. The latest, about 2 o'clock. And I'm up and down throughout the night. All depends on the night. And my husband, he's always up and down at night. But I also like going for walks. One, to get out of the house. And do things out of the house instead of in the house. Clear my mind. And also, I have pains. I gotta walk off my pain. And Hope really loves to go for a walk. It can be bitter cold. And you're gonna say, Hope, do you wanna go for a walk? She looks at me, wags her tail, and gives me a face expression. Let's go, Mommy, let's go for a walk. now we're going down a street that has no street lights. So it's quite bright. So we have this light, which I need to charge just when we get home. When it's cold outside, my lights do die quicker. So when I look at my light, and if I see my light has round circles, that's when I go and turn around and have to charge it. But when I can't see the circles in my light when it's on, then when I can't see the circles in my light, then I don't charge it. But when I do see the circles, I charge it. Talk to y'all later.